Championship. Hello and welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're watching the 65th Agong Cup MABA National Basketball Championship, sponsored by MJ Health, CMH Specialty Hospital, Matrix Concepts, Leaning, Milo, and Spritzer, as well as the official ball, Molten. Welcome you to a matchup between Penang and Putrajaya. Penang will wear the white jerseys here today, and Putrajaya will be in the purple-blue jerseys. Putrajaya has won one and lost one in their previous matchups, losing to Perak yesterday 92-85 in a close one, but they won their first match of the tournament against PDRM 63-56. So their third match today, and this will be a tougher one that will test their interior defense, with Penang sporting two players over the height of 190 centimeters. Penang boasts Shawin Sivaragu, who is playing in his first game today. Well, Penang has three players over 190 centimeters. Tan Jing Yong, a Kedahan, wearing the number 35 jersey. Goh Yen Ching stands at 1.93 meters, as well as Shawin Sivaragu, who previously played with the NS Matrix, now plying his trade for the Penang team. They also, of course, have Jason Lee, who has lit it up in his two games so far. 13 points in the second one against Johor, in the first game against Johor, and then 29 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists in a complete performance against PDRM. But unfortunately for Penang, they have lost both their games by right around the exact margin. 92-73 to Penang and 92-73 against PDRM, and 92-72 against Johor. We have just about 1 minute left till the tip-off of this game, so it will be a test for the Putrajaya Young Guns to see who will prevail today. The average age of the Penang team is a bit younger than the Putrajaya squad, who of course has Chi Li Wei to thank for bringing up the average age. Chi Li Wei, 43 now, 43 years young, is the oldest player on the team and will likely be counted on to lead by example. He had a 4 of 4 shooting performance against PDRM in their first game. So we have Coach Ng Yip Lai, who is leading the team here, Putrajaya. And he will be assisted by Suen Hee, assistant coach for Putrajaya, but also a player for the Johor Southern Tigers. So she just finished her game in the previous matchup against Terengganu. And now she's on the sidelines, bringing this Putrajaya team to war. So a very interesting statistic there, or interesting fact there. So in today's games, we have had 3 games already, and if you were staying tuned so far, you would have heard the voice of Ben Ibrahim on the stream this morning. Selangor Terengganu was the first game, and that ended 87-37 to Selangor in a women's match. And then we had the Perak Johor game, which was a nail-biter. 77-71 was the result of that one. And finally, Johor and Penang women's ended in Johor's way. The young players of Penang continue to improve game after game. 39 points in the first game, 40 points in the second, and 43 in the third. And so will the Penang men's team hope for the same results here. Chi Li Wei able to get the tip-off there for Putrajaya. Screen set. Inside is Jeremy Tan. That one off the glass, defended by Jason Lee. underneath the basket. That's a nice kick out there, deflected, and it's Ryan Long going all the way. Ryan Long has definitely been effective in his minutes on the court here. Of course, his twin brother also on the roster for Putrajaya, Roy Long, sporting the number 73 jersey, not on the court at the moment. Starting five for Penang is Jason Lee, Ku Tianhui, Fu Junxian, Ang Chuan Heng, who's a breakout star for Penang this year, as well as Goh Yan Ting. So perhaps a surprise start for Ku Tianhui today. And Putrajaya returning the five with a combination of Chiki Yap Chun Hong, Matthew Ashton Lim, Ryan Long, Jeremy Tan, as well as Chi Li Wei. Jason Lee, of course, 29 points that day against PDRM. And we know he can light it up in a bunch if he's given the space to fire. And if he gets hot. Matthew navigating the pick and roll. Hands it off. Is Chiki Yap Chun Hong getting trapped by two, and a foul is called. Oh no, it's a kickball violation there, so no foul, no foul. Ryan, straight catch and shoot, that one off the front rim. Chiki up, able to get the rebound, and Matthew Ashton Lim planks the three-pointer as well. Yan Ting now trusted to handle the ball. Oh, he's gonna use his mobility against Chi Li Wei. That one missed. Good defense there, a good contest by Chi Li Wei, and they will definitely need his services today. Matthew fading away, no good. Not necessarily the wrong strategy to compete with speed here, but Jason Lee able to finish with the strongest and fastest of them. Jason Lee gets his second and third points of the game, finishing with his left at the basket. He will hit to the line, his second trip at the free throw line today. That one's good. So he is 2 for 3 at the free throw line. Chi Li Wei is the default point center, I guess. Take a page out of the Denver Nuggets playbook, I guess. Oscar driving baseline. That one a wild layup. It's a 4-on-4 break. They have the advantages in numbers. Nice pass outside. Jun Xian, who has shown some driving ability this year. And Ku Tianhui, good try there. But it will lead to another transition. Great block there by Jason Lee. Nice hustle. That one rims out, in and out for Matthew Ashton Lim. So Penang in the lead at the moment. Putrajaya not hitting their three-point shots despite having a lot of open shots so far. Oh, return the favor there. Send back to, well, return back to center. And this one, traveling violation. And I had this chat with the referees because, you know, the referees are trying to be a bit more stricter with the traveling violation calls. So they are paying real attention to the pivot foot and whether the pivot foot is lifted, I'd say. Kicked out, screen, illegal screen, and offensive foul. It will be Jeremy Tan, who will be credited with his second foul of the game. He has 2 of 3 Putrajaya fouls so far, or Putrajaya team fouls so far. The only, well, the second player on the roster to have fouls. Tianhui lost it. Yan Qing collects. Yan Qing. Oh, the step-through move. Fancy from the big man, but still finding his coordinates. Oscar. Blitz at the screen. Oh, gambled. And Jeremy Tan able to get the flyby and finish. Tianhui back to Jason. Jason into the middle. And good patient play to break the press there. Penang now. Jason has not seen the ball as much to start the game as you'd like, I would say. Go Yanqing, the two-pointer from mid-range, falls for him. Go Yanqing has scored in double digits for both his games so far. This one almost a turnover by Putrajaya. A bit more uncoordinated, undisciplined by Putrajaya today. And a couple of their main starters are sat on the bench so far. Oscar Tan feeling it from way out there as he gets the lead back for Putrajaya. So still back and forth game, almost halfway into this first quarter. Fu Junxian can't leave him outside wide open like that. He'll eventually start to punish you. Ryan Long. Ooh, nice pass there to a teammate. Oscar Tan, 2 in a row. No. Chuan Heng tosses it up. It's Jason trying to spin around the defender, and Oscar Tan questioning the referee's decision and is given a warning there, I would say. Jason Lee, obviously a national player for Malaysia in the most recent SEA Games. Played some impactful minutes at the international level as well, the number 4 from Penang. And of course, he grew up with the Penang Sunrise Youngsters Club. Eventually made his way down to KL to continue or further his studies. And now, paying back the effort shown, I would say. Jason driving into 4. And Ku Tianhui puts the floater up, but just a bit short. Laxman Ganapati has checked into the game for Putrajaya here. Matthew, trusted to organize the team. Quick foul there on Ku Tianhui, who picked up his first and Penang's first as well. Trying to defend the post. Laxman Ganapati is tough to defend inside there. Chi Li Wei trying to force his way to the basket and gets it. 9-6 is the score. Jason unable to get past his mark. Jason now finds a sliver of space, and this time the left-handed layup once again good. Penang will rely on Jason Lee's scoring ability to get them out of trouble sometimes. They're a strong, well, a top-heavy team, I would say. Chi Li Wei, ball tapped out. Gets his own offensive glass. Nice steal there, Ang Chuan Heng, and good effort there to save it from going out of bounds. Ang Chuan Heng, as we said, had a breakout game, 25 points, 2 steal breakout against Johor in that first game. Slowed down considerably in that second game though. Nice shot there. It's Ang Chuan Heng with the finish. Laxman backing his mark down. Chi Li Wei given the 3-pointer, he'll take it. That one, no good. Can't get the friendly bounce here in Charisma Arena. That's where we are, by the way. Do come down and support Malaysian basketball. Jason Lee postpones the pass. Ku Tianhui had an open shot, but completely missing there. Couple of subs readied by Penang there. Putrajaya looking to get the ball into the post, and it will be a foul for Laxman Ganapati, called by the referee. Laxman Ganapati, very foul-prone player, emotional player, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Had a great performance for Putrajaya yesterday, 18 points on 78% shooting from the field, but also fouled out, and fouled out in the fourth quarter as well. Fu, no, that's TD Young, my bad, wearing the 33 jersey. Laxman hands it off. Oscar, who has been hot shooting from deep so far. Laxman trapped in the corner, traveling violation. Good defense by the Penang team. They're finally showing some life in this in this third game here at the Agong Cup. Ang Chuan Heng is taken out of the game. And Penang goes with a double big man look. Oh, foul there, illegal screen. That is Tan Jing-yong, sorry, with the foul. 29, turning 30-year-old big man. Definitely has the size to compete inside. That time just lacking a bit of discipline. Needs to stay still there. Oscar on the wing once again. Kick to the corner. Laxman can shoot it from deep. Able to chase down the ball. Laxman, no good. And draws the referee's whistle. All 5 of Penang's players crowded Laxman Ganapati as he recovered the loose ball inside the paint. And Putrajaya able to get the foul off that. Laxman Ganapati, good job to wield off or shield off 5 and put it up. Laxman has a nice looking shooting stroke as well. Almost like a catapult-like motion as he loads it up. Oh, that one way off target, but he'll get a redo. So a bit lucky there. Had a bit of a disturbance from the players entering the lane before he takes his shot. Laxman, 2 of 2. Game is all tied up at the moment. 11-11 is the score. 2 minutes or less than 2 minutes remaining here. Penang bringing it up straight away. That will be a traveling violation. It's a pity for Lim Xing Tian of Penang. The 19-year-old thought he scored his first points for the game, but will have to work harder for it. Gets reversed by the referee. Jia Xing, cross-court pass to captain Pan Kin Sing. The triple, no good. And stroked from behind, Lim Xing Tian picks up his first foul. So Lim Xing Tian, from thinking he got his first points of today to committing his first foul in back-to-back possessions. That's just how basketball can be sometimes. 1:32 remaining in this first quarter. Game is all tight. Laxman can put Putrajaya in front. And his free throw stroke continues to stay perfect. A rare big man that can also shoot the ball. It's not easy to find sometimes. 4 for 4 from the charity stripe. Putrajaya also applying a press. Penang has the numbers. Fu Junxian kicks it into Goh Yanqing. He'll like to take it into the post. It's Tan Jing-yong. Mid-range jumper is missed. Going inside, doesn't need to provide the help here. And Laxman, traveling violation. Good defense there by Tan Jing-yong. Immediately mixed up for his miss. Putrajaya once again showing the press look. Jing-yong, nice reverse, patient, working through the press. Lim Xing Tian Looking for an option, pivots around, has his option. It's Jason Lee trying to drive his way to the basket, and this one will be a blocking foul. Shoulder charge there by the defender will send Jason Lee to the line for his 4th and 5th chances to shoot. He's hit 2 of 3 so far in the game. So this game slowly turning to a free throw battle between the both teams. Jason Lee and Laxman Ganapati taking their turns. Ooh. Laxman wanting the isolation. Jin Yong is the person tasked with defending Laxman. Cheeky. Lee Jia-shing, that one in and out. A lot of Putrajaya shot has been of that nature so far today. Jason, Goh Yan-ching, right hand. Penang with the lead. Putrajaya trying to equalize. Both teams in the bonus here, so Yap Chun Hong will head to the line in a really stop-start first quarter. Penang led by head coach Tan Siak Guan on the sidelines here, assisted by ex-player who's taking a rest this year, apparently, Jason Kaur, as well as Guy Kim Ing, a veteran one. 2 seconds, Jason able to hit just before the buzzer sounds. 17-14, Penang goes into the first quarter break with a 3-point lead. Game resumes here just after Jason Lee hit the buzzer-beating layup there. Goh Yan-ching stretching the floor here to start the second. 6-point lead, the largest of the game so far for Penang. 6 points, the difference between the teams. Penang are showing good defense here with their head coach present today. Li Wei, defended by Goh Yen-ching, gets tapped. Ball gets tipped and will be credited with a foul. Goh Yen-ching, his first off the game with 7 points today. Jason Lee has been Penang's leading scorer. They will switch the screens. And Jason almost forced to play the 3 spot here for Penang. Oh, great read there, and it's Roy Long. Oh, has the fire and a block there. They better credit him with the block, Goh Yen-ching. Looking for a screen is Jason Lee, who rises up. That one just a bit short. Yap Chun Hong to Roy. Up to Lee Jia-shing. Wants to bump his way inside. That one doesn't even find the area code of the basket. So Putrajaya struggling to find their offense in this second quarter. It's not scored a basket yet. Penang only 1 basket or 1 field goal made. And that is through Goh Yen-ching's triple. Chuan Heng runs the pick and roll, separates, and knocks it down. The free throw line jumper is nothing but net for the youngster. Youngster will turn 20 this year in May. Li Wei again trying to attack inside, and a foul called. This one will be counted, the basket. And foul will go on Fu Junxian, who will pick up his 2nd of the day. So the interior defense of Penang may be struggling a little bit to contain the combination of Chi Li Wei and Lee Jia-shing. Timely cuts by Putrajaya, able to help the offense. Putrajaya doesn't get the free throw to go, but it's Koo Tian-hui who will shoot and hit. That one is a long distance call. Cheeky rejects the screen, puts it up. His speed is something to marvel at here. Penang, patient. Oh, bringing the ball up. Jason given the right side of the court to work his magic. Jason, that one missing. Cheeky up. Back down into the low post. That's where they want to attack. It's Chi Li Wei getting the bounce to go his way. So Putrajaya slowly closing the gap here. Chuan Heng, no hesitation in the 3-pointer. That's another make for the 19-year-old, sorry. So both offenses suddenly firing on all cylinders. Oh, like I said at the start of the game, the referees are catching these traveling violations, so players have got to be aware not to lift up their pivot foot, or they have to be able to recognize and establish that pivot foot really clearly. Goh Yen-ching, 2nd triple, no problem. Goh Yen-ching, the lefty, typically post player, able to provide a different dimension to his game now. Cheeky, inside, out to Chi Li Wei. Li Wei trying to bump his way inside. It's Ryan Long who comes up with the reply straight away. And what was a low-scoring quarter likely will turn into a high-scoring one in the second. Ryan throws it away. That time, the Wi-Fi connection between the two brothers, or the telepathic connection that people sometimes say exists between twins. Perhaps non-existent on that play. (31-23). Could have had a layup attempt at the rim. Didn't feel confident with Ku Tianhui chasing it down. And Tianhui will get a well-deserved rest as Tan Jin-Yong will check into the game. A very traditional lineup here, but that one's short this time for Goh Yanqing. Ryan now trying to push the pace. And they go into the low post once again. Li Wei. Oh, Chuan Heng able to get this, and wow! The arsenal of finishes in Ang Chuan Heng's bag just impresses me every single time. That time not opting for the 1-2, instead rising and finishing with two defenders in front of him. Timeout called by Putrajaya, the first of the game, as we have 5:21 left in this first half of play. Double digits, of course. Like I said, start of the game, Penang is a very top-heavy team. Goh Yanqing, Ang Chuan Heng, and Jason Lee, they're typical scorers, and they have paid dividends so far, working their offense through these three players. Putrajaya, instead, having a more balanced scoring between the team. Each player taking their turns, it seems. And it's Ryan Long from the left-hand corner. Air ball there, and Laxman Ganapati will pick up the foul. The rebound by Tan Jin-Yong, able to be held well enough for the referee to call the foul. That will be Laxman Ganapati's second foul of the game. 10-point lead with exactly 5 minutes left in this first half of play. Left hand for Ang Chuan Heng to get a step. That one missed, but tapped out by Ang Chuan Heng to Yanqing. Travel violation by Goh Yanqing. Should probably have shot that on the first time of asking. Putrajaya trying to make a comeback here. Of course, Penang getting the lead is only half of the battle won. They still have to stick to it. They still have to hold on to it, sorry. And, well, I hope you're enjoying the battle between Laxman Ganapati and Tan Jin-Yong. A very physical battle between two very traditional bigs, two very enforcer-type bigs. And both of them just dabbing each other up, understanding the physicality required in basketball. That one, a rebound, Tan Jin-Yong comes down with it. Jason Lee working his way to the basket, and left hand again. The southpaw finish from Jason Lee. Clock keeps counting down, and Penang keeps putting points up. Matthew Ashton Lim had the chance to recover some of those missed points. Jason, so dangerous in this triple threat position. Wants a screen, patiently waits for it. Oh! 38-23. Triple good for Jason Lee, and we're seeing a different side of Penang in this game here. Laxman to Matthew. Oscar now with the ball up top. Series of handoffs here for Putrajaya. And a foul is called on the floor. Not sure what the referee saw there. A holding foul, the referee says. Ang Chuan Heng and Jason Lee, perhaps Jason Lee imparting some of those wisdom to his juniors. Jason, already 26, will turn 27 this year. Laxman. Good switch there. Matthew has the mismatch. That one falls out and tapped up and in somehow. I think they will credit Laxman Ganapati with the points. Or Jeremy Tan, perhaps. Jason working the pick and roll, this time with his right. And that's too easy. No rim protection at the basket for Putrajaya. That's one thing they're gonna struggle with a little bit today. Jason Lee always so crafty and able to turn it up. Nice defense there from Penang. Lim Sheng Tian comes up with the steal. Jason Lee slows things down, drives left, met in the middle. It's Goh Yen Ting, takes one dribble, pulls up, missed. And good transition defense there, trying to force the opponent the other way to allow his teammates to get back inside there. An 8-second violation for Putrajaya. An unnecessary mistake here for Putrajaya. Matthew Ashton Lim wasn't paying attention to the clock. Trying to set things up as he dribbled the ball up slowly. 14 seconds for Penang now. Trying to get the ball into the high post against the 2-3 zone by Putrajaya. Jason Lee! 20-piece for the man wearing number 4 for Penang. Continues his hot shooting performance here. Trying to match him. And able to come down with the board as the team in white. Penang, Jason Lee kicks it out. Drive in. No score. Tian Hui to the corner. It's Jason Lee drawing the foul. And it's highlight after highlight for Mr. Jason. Nothing the Putrajaya team can do to stop this man on a mission. And you got to respect Jason Lee as well, carrying the team, but at the same time, also trying to teach his younger players or younger teammates a thing or two. 1:33 left, second timeout called by Putrajaya. An energized Penang team has gotten the lead against Putrajaya. 18-point lead heading into the first half break. There's 1:33 left as Jason Lee has 2 free throws coming up, knocks down the first. Once again, you are watching the 65th MJ Health Agong Cup MABA National Basketball Championship live here at Charisma Arena. And you are joined by Ming on the mic here, as I will be here to bring you through the next 3 games, or the next 2 games for today. There is a women's group matchup. KL taking on Negeri Sembilan in the 5th game of today, and then PDRM will face NS as well in the final matchup of today at 8. So come on down, KL Negeri Sembilan. The women's game will be a nice game to watch, and PDRM against NS as well. If you weren't paying attention, PDRM is a team made up of juniors, or NS, the Sukma team of Negeri Sembilan, and a couple of seniors from Sarawak, along with pro dunker, Malaysian pro dunker Tan Wingjet on the team as well. So that will be a prove-it game for a lot of the players on the PDRM team. Prove to head coach Felton Seeley that maybe they can step up in place of the senior players. 45-26, almost a 20-point lead here for Penang. The handoff by Goh Yen Ting. They will let him work in the post. Has to put it up. This one couldn't get the friendly bounce. Matthew trapped once again. It's Fu Jun Xian for Penang on defense. Oh, Laxman, this is a mismatch here for him. Oh, good deflection. Lim Xing Tian did well to get his hands on the ball. And Jason will slow things down here, heading into the final 2 possessions. Yan Qing able to get the traveling violation once again. There's no getter step like the NBA. It's no 0-1-2. And straight away with a 1-2. Third step will get you a traveling violation call. So Goh Yen Qing will check out of the game. Tan Jing Yong and Gu Tian Hui will play the 4 and 5. Jason defending Pankin Singh. Bit late there on the rotation. Matthew Ashton Lim now gets a screen. Rejects it. Going baseline. Tries to bank it off the glass. And Putrajaya able to get the ball back. Laxman driving inside, and a foul called there by the referee. Laxman Ganapati continues his perfect shooting from the free throw line. He has hit first miss there for Laxman Ganapati. Jason racing down the lane, wanting another buzzer beater, but this one perhaps just a bit too fast to get it under control there. 45-27. Penang goes into the halftime break with an 18-point lead. Welcome back. We're just about a minute away from the start of the second half. You see the halftime stats up on the screen. 45-27 is the current score. Penang leading by 18 points. And the difference between the two teams is just the shooting splits across the board are a bit worse for Putrajaya. Well, a bit is an overstatement. They are much worse than Penang across the board. So they will have to improve their shot-making skills if they want to have an attempt at a comeback here. 18 points difference. Matthew Ashton Lim will try to execute what was delivered in the break. Chi Li Wei, this high-low pass has been a staple of the Putrajaya offense so far, but Chi Li Wei has not hit that mid-range shot with enough consistency. He has 2 of 5 so far, and only 2 out of his 4 shots from inside the arc. Goh Yen-ching was slightly open there. Ang Chuan Heng puts it up, draws the foul. He will get free throws, working his way to the line. And crew chief T. Yong Sern calls a pushing foul there. Ang Chuan Heng, that one missing for now. Putrajaya are shooting 15% from the three-point arc. Typically, definitely better shooters than that. Ang Chuan Heng able to make the adjustments to knock down the second free throw. Matthew needs to be more aggressive, in my opinion, here. Laxman in the post. Nice pass inside. And great defense there to cover. Has an open man in the corner. Laxman, hey, nice move there in the post to shake his defender. Good footwork by the Putrajaya big. Yen-ching kicked out. That one fired from deep. Matthew with the rebound. Matthew brings it up. It's Oscar with the cross-court pass, delivered perfectly. But it'll rotate back to Matthew. That one a bit further away. And Jason now will look to create a chance or create some free throw shooting opportunities. Yen-ching, oh! Driving down, and it's Chi Li Wei with the foul. Being a bit too handsy there as he tried to defend Goh Yen-ching with a full head of steam. Goh Yen-ching, of course, the MVP of the past or 2023 Agong Cup. Has a he's got a leaner and meaner on the court. Goh Yen-ching, sweet shooting stroke there. Chi Li Wei apologizes with the low 5 for Goh Yen-ching. And Yen-ching 2 for 2. Goh Yen-ching now has 12 points in the game. Of course, leading scorer is no other than Jason Lee Shu-won. Nice kick-out pass, Oscar has to stop hesitating on the three-point shots. Yen-ching with the board. Cut there. Gu Tianhui looking for the pass. Ang Chuan Heng backs out. Gets it back to Gu Tianhui. Left open and knocked down. Gu Tianhui. His third triple of today. Second, my bad. That's what these Penang role players have to start doing here. Play defense and shoot the three ball well. Goh Yen-ching watches as the ball, or the shot by Matthew Ashton Lim, finds the bottom of the net. Penang with a 20-point lead. Their offense chugging along nicely. Oh, Fu Junxian Offensive foul by Ku Tianhui. 51-31, still the score, an offensive foul by Ku Tianhui after a made three-pointer on the last trip. Almost 3 minutes gone here in the third quarter of play. Putrajaya still trying to find a way back. They go into Laxman Ganapati, who work against Tianhui. Didn't need to rush that. Bang! Nice shot there, Oscar Tan. Knocks down a triple to bring Putrajaya closer. Tianhui hands it off. Fu Junxian, the reverse layup. And Fu Junxian now not as much a one-dimensional player. Used to just be a pure shooter. As Putrajaya will go back to Laxman Ganapati once again. Traveling violation. Well played there by Ku Tianhui, winning the mental game instead of the physical battle on the court. Tan Jin-yong now checks into the game here. And this will be another interesting battle to watch. Tan Jin-yong and Laxman has been going back and forth in that first quarter. Oh, nice rebound there. Ang Chuan Heng, 2 misses. Nice effort by Tan Jin-yong. Seems to be a big that keeps chances alive. Willing to do that dirty work. Defend physical players. And Laxman against Tan Jin-yong is one to look at. Laxman wins that battle on this side of the floor. Yun Xian brings it up. Calm. Set a screen. Jason Lee doesn't need the screen, and it goes the other way. They will challenge the call by the referee. As the referees will go to the IRS. Head coach Tan Siak Guan not satisfied with the referee's call, and T Yong Seon and Joseph Ho will head to the referees. Head to the IRS station, sorry. Instant replay system looking at if the ball did go off of Jason Lee's foot there. As you can see, the contact from Pan Kin Sing swiping down on the ball, and the trajectory looks pretty straight from here. But if it is inconclusive, the call on the floor will stand. Tan Siak Guan uses this time to talk to his players a little bit, impart some of the tactics and strategies that he wants them to execute on the floor, while the Putrajaya players are discussing among themselves. So this is going to be a close call here. We do not have as many angles on the replay, so it would just be the one. Seems the referees has made their decision there, and we will see. Oh, it goes Penang's way. A successful challenge here. Gotta get a statistic of how many successful versus unsuccessful challenges there are in a game. Penang 53, Putrajaya 36. Penang with possession of the ball as they line up for a out-of-bounds play. Ang Chuan Heng given the left. This one rebounded, chasing back on defense and unable to stop the score. Chuan Heng, shifty with his handles. Going to bring the ball up, looking for the cut. They will set up the screen here into the middle. And Tan Jin-yong looking inside. Fu Junxian denies the three-pointer. And Ang Chuan Heng, missed shot. Rebounded by Fu Junxian with the offensive putback. Not your typical putback there. This one a fadeaway jumper from inside the paint. Putrajaya goes into the low post once again. Seems like they still want to attack the advantage, and that time successful. Junxian bringing it up. He's playing 1 against 4. Jingyong dribbles it inside and able to put it up, but the layup no good. Go Yenqing able to force possession back into Penang's hands. Leeway that time, just couldn't corral the rebound, couldn't get 2 hands on the orange. And welcome to the live stream if you're watching. This is the 65th MJ Health Agong Cup National Basketball Championship. Ji Li Wei with the second fumble there. And Yenqing will be credited for the fumble recovery and the score. Matthew inside, working his way. Yenqing the rebound and a foul by Pan Kin Sing. 57-40 is the score. 4 minutes and change remaining in this third. This third quarter has flew by pretty fast. This is Penang taking on Putrajaya. We do have 2 more games coming up for today. Next game at 6 will be KL taking on Negeri Sembilan women's team. It will be a foul on the floor. Go Yenqing attacking out of the post where he enjoys doing much of his work. Go Yenqing now working against the smaller Li Jiaxing. Has an open man on the wing, and it's a triple for Fu Junxian. Assist to Mr. Go. Laxman on the outside, crossover, working his way inside. Good defense so far by Tan Jingyong. And Penang recovering well here. Lim Xingtian, a late contest there. Jason Lee flies down with the rebound, flying down the court now. Jason Lee wisely backs it out. Finds Yenqing on the other side, puts the floater up, and that one fouled. Go Yenqing with his second foul of the game. Rightly called by referee Joseph Ho. Substitution, we'll see Oscar Tan check in the game for Pan Kin Sing. Penang retains this 40-point lead deep into this third quarter. They still have to hold on for just another 10 or 13 minutes in total for their first win in this 65th Agong Cup. Nice defense, but finds its way to Matthew Ashton Lim. Tossed up ahead is Lim Xingtian, and that will be his first score for today. Had a basket called back earlier in the game. And this is the biggest lead so far for Penang in this game. 22 is the difference. Will stay with Penang. Good help defense provided by Lim Xingtian. Youngsters stepping up for the northern team. Li Jiaxing returns the favor. Back out to Matthew Ashton Lim. This one missed as well. Driving inside, missed again. Tan Jingyong had 2 open layups so far in this game. Yenqing will put up the floater, and Jingyong offensive rebound. Penang able to recover, and it's an easy 2. That's 24 for Mr. Jason Lee. The morale of the Penang bench has risen with the scoreline. And you'd want to see a couple of the bench players from Penang maybe getting their chances here in this game to check in. Jingyong trying to push the pace and finds an open cutter there in Fu Junxian. It's almost a 30-point lead here. You're still watching the Penang versus Putrajaya game. And a surprise result, probably you'd say, for Putrajaya. Good defense. Jason Lee taking his time, man marked by cheeky Yap Chun Hong here and taking advantage, allowing his teammates to play 4-on-4. Fu Junxian feeling it. Has to play some defense now on the other end. Oscar Tan, great finish at the basket. Jason Lee opts to go the easy route, doesn't want to force the issue. Lets his teammate bring the ball up. It's a 1v1 chance, and Lim Xing Tian will take it to the basket, getting the foul call. It's been an impressive showing so far for Penang. Jason Lee and Goh Yanqing will stay in the game. Ku Tianhui and Tan Jiehan, fresh faces for Penang, who checks in. Tan Jiehan is 18 years and 7 months old. One of the youngest players, or the youngest players on the Penang roster here. Plays the guard position. And Lim Xing Tian perfect on the 2 free throws. Jiehan picking up full court, trying to make things hard for Matthew Ashton Lim. Ryan looking for a teammate. Kicks it out. Handoff actions. Matthew Ashton Lim fires. That one missed as he falls to the floor. Cheeky trying to find the low post. Ryan Long, that one earning free throws as Jason Lee challenged into the shooter. It's a good time for Penang to maybe brush up on some of these mistakes here. 3 shots for Ryan Long coming up. Ryan Long has definitely shown his ability in this Agong Cup for Putrajaya as a playmaking 3/4. Flashing a bit of handles, passing chops, as well as shooting from the field. Everything you could ask for from an offensive perspective. Ryan Long's 3rd free throw. This one missed, but we'll have a redo here. Lim Xing Tian stepping into the lane a bit too quickly there. Ryan Long missing the last free throw, but has a redo. This one, the same result. Jason calling for the ISO. He likes this matchup here. Foul off the ball. 2 shots for Lim Xing Tian, apparently. Matthew Ashton Lim will be credited for the foul. Seems a bit surprised there. I did not see what happened off the ball. Oh, sorry, it's Tan Jiehan who take the free throws. Tan Jiehan, to the delight of his Penang teammates, scores his first points of today. That will give the youngster some confidence here. Penang, of course, playing with a quite short-handed roster here. Only 12 players. And Ng Hee Wei out of the game after a potential concussion happening yesterday. Cheeky up, trying to beat the buzzer here, finds a teammate, and that one after the shot clock sounded. So it will be a 27-point lead for Penang going into the final quarter here. Putrajaya still have time, but they gotta clean up their act if they want to get the dub. So fourth quarter action here in this fourth game of today. If you missed the 3 game, here are the score updates. First game at 10 a.m. Selangor taking on Terengganu. That one ended in Selangor's way, 87-37. Perak taking on Johor in the men's group matchup next. But Johor winning that one 77-71 in what would be a close game in this Agong Cup. At 2 o'clock, Penang taking on Johor in the women's group matchup. And Johor easily winning that 85-43, but good signs for Penang as they increased their scoring output from yesterday. So this one is the fourth match of today. Penang and Putrajaya playing each other in a men's Group A matchup. We still have 2 more games later, KL and NS in a women's group matchup. And then the final match at 8 p.m. will feature PDRM taking on Negeri Sembilan in a men's Group A matchup as well. So 6 games of hoops. We do have 4 more days of basketball coming your way in the 65th MJ Health Agong Cup National Basketball Championship here live at Charisma Arena. You can get tickets at the door, so do come down and support your Malaysian basketball team. Come support your state. Possession returning into Putrajaya's hand after a miss or 2 misses at the basket. It's Chi Wei Midi. Jason Lee calms things down and will hand it off to a player still being face guarded there. Ku Tianhui works his way inside and gets the friendly bounce there, providing some contributions on offense is Ku Tianhui, 8 points today. And they really need him to step up here. He's a ultra utility 3-4 player, has the size to guard 4s and the tenacity to chase after 3s. Timeout called by Putrajaya just 1 minute and 14 seconds into this final quarter of play after an offensive foul by Matthew Ashton Lim. The 5 will remain on the floor for Penang is An Chuang Heng. At the 1, you got Fu Junxian and Jason Lee, the 2 and 3. Ang Chuan Heng this time firing from deep. That one missed, but Fu Junxian with the rebound and the reset. Jason Lee driving into traffic and turning it over. Putrajaya trying to come back into this. Cross-court pass to Ryan Long and missed as well. So it will go to Penang now. Jason Lee admitting up to that mistake. As they work their offense once again, Putrajaya has to mix things or hurry things up if they want to make a comeback in this game. 73-42, the 2-pointer there by Fu Junxian. Nice look inside, but cut out, deflected there by Koo Tien Hui. And Koo Tien Hui proving himself to be an invaluable contributor for the Penang team. They look better with him on the floor. Penang sinking into a zone look. This one missed by Oscar Tan. Rebounded by Laxman Ganapati. Good hustle by the big man. Oscar looking to attack the mismatch there. There's no mismatch, Goh Yen Ting says. Good defense by Koo Tien Hui once again. And Putrajaya still trying to find their rhythm on offense. This whole game has been all Penang since the first. Laxman. Problem with the shot clock there, as the crew chief will hold things up for a moment. And as we do have some time here, you know, we do want to thank our sponsors, MJ Health, our title sponsor for this basketball championship. Spritzer, Milo, as well as the official drinks. We have Leaning, Sunlight Sports, Matrix Concepts, Molten, and CMH Specialist Hospital. So thank you very much for making this tournament, this national championship, a success here. This is, of course, the 2025 Agong Cup, or 2025 edition of the Agong Cup, played in 2026 due to the SEA Games preparation at the end of last year. Laxman wants the space to work against Koo Tien Hui, has had a couple of successful trips. Nice find in the corner. It's Oscar Tan who knocks it down, and the foul. Koo Tien Hui will commit the foul off the ball on Chi Li Wei there as he checks out of the game. Tan Jing Yong brought on to provide some interior resistance. In the middle, it's Laxman Ganapati. So 2 quick baskets and 5 points, 5 quick points for Putrajaya, as Penang looks to hold on to this lead. Junxian gets it back to Jason Lee. Jason shooting. Couldn't get the bounce there, but a miscommunication from the team almost cost Putrajaya the possession. It will stay in the hands of the team in blue. Matthew into the low post once again. Chi Li Wei this time. Laxman so tough with his rebounding. Jason picks up the loose ball. Ang Chuan Heng will bring it up. Penang needs to hold on. Putrajaya wants to turn the scores around. Offensive foul this time. Goh Yen Ting picks it up. Goh Hian-ting off the court, a successful businessman with his own company in Penang. Laxman trying to spin around and finds the gap there. But Tan Jin-yong, good contest at the rim. Is Jun Xian back to Jason and throws that one away. Nice defense. Jason couldn't recover. Oscar had a teammate open in the corner. Matthew Ashton Lim. Laxman Ganapati back out. Matthew, no good. Good tap there by Goh Hian-ting. Into the hands of a teammate. Jason to Hian-ting. Quick movement off the ball and an rejection there on the inside. Chi Li Wei turning back the clock. Laxman Ganapati fires. Can't compete the highlight. Jason now racing down. It's Goh Hian-ting, but denied once again by Optimus Prime. Autobots roll out. Hian-ting requesting a substitution now. Chi Li Wei comes off the floor as well after 2 impressive blocks there, standing strong on the inside. Hian-ting trying to work his offense. Ang Chuan Heng able to get the ball. Corner, no good. So Penang's offense stalling in this fourth. They've only scored 4 so far. Putrajaya outscoring them with 5. It's Ang Chuan Heng who stops the bleed. Penang on defense this time as the clock keeps ticking down. Screen set up top. Matthew Ashton played straight up, rise up for the mid-range jumper. Matthew Ashton Lim has not got his shot going today. He has shot 1 of 13 from the floor, a paltry 7%. Three-pointer has not fall. Jason Lee instead has been scoring majority of his points from the inside. 26 now for the day. Yeah, 29 yesterday night. So he'll be looking to break his record in this year's Agong Cup. Matthew hands it off. Laxman to Lee Jia-sheng. Tries to play back to the basket. Nice pass, finds Laxman inside. Wasted the open layup there. And it's rare that you see Laxman Ganapati get to the 4th quarter without 5 fouls. But he's not making full use of it today. Chuan Heng gets the step and the layup. The first step quick enough to get past his defender. Putrajaya. With Oscar. He's been feeling hard and should have been taking more of the shots today. Oscar Tan, 18 to lead his team. Ang Chuan Heng driving inside. Ball slipped out of his hands. Putrajaya wants to take advantage of this turnover. Oscar stops and pops and gets it to fall. So Putrajaya all of a sudden has managed to get back a couple of points from Oscar Tan's Singletary exploit. And a timeout will be called by Penang. Head coach Tan Siak Guan will want to focus his men and focus on holding on to this lead here in this final 3 minutes. bar a Chinese New Year miracle, Putrajaya looks all set for their second defeat in 3 games here in the Agong Cup. Penang looks set to pick up their first win. Jason Lee wants to try to continue his scoring exploit. A foul is called there. It will be sideline ball. Foul on Pankin Singh. That will be his 3rd of the game. So Pankin Singh has 3 fouls to go alongside Oscar Tan and Laxman Ganapati on the Putrajaya roster. Wide open layup there, ball no count. It will be side ball again. Foul on Lee Jiasheng, who joins his teammate with 3 fouls now. Inbound play. Pass to the outside. Once the pick and roll. Finds the teammate there, Fu Jun Xian. Triple falls for him once again. So he will be the 4th player to score in the double digits here as Ang Chuan Heng pushed to the floor, draws an offensive foul to get the ball going Penang's way. The bench encouraging everyone on the court now to hold on for that final 2:24. Jason Lee will inbound the ball for Penang as the ball boys mop up the mess on the floor. And it's been a tough game for Putrajaya so far. Head coach Ng Yip Lai doing his best not to show his frustration, but a forlorn look on the sidelines for him. Chuan Heng wants the isolation. Ang Chuan Heng kicks it out. Tian Hui gets a moment of space and draws the foul. And he becomes the 5th player for Penang to score in double digits today, after they only had 2 yesterday, or 3 yesterday, my bad. A whopping 31-point lead, and Penang happy to see this out, but a foul called there. Ku Tian Hui will pick up the foul, his 5th foul of the game actually. That will eliminate him, or that will foul him out of the game. Ku Tian Hui has to check out. And Goh Hian Ting will check in. So we have not seen Shawin Sivaragu recording his 3rd straight DNP. He did suffer a rolled or a sprained ankle in the final week leading up to training here. Jeremy Tan, first free throw good to bring it back to 30. And any baskets that Putrajaya score now will likely only be consolation. Makes the score look a bit more respectable. Jason trying to race past Pankin Singh there on the outside. Jason, no good. Forcing the issue there for him, for his team. Oscar inside, it stays with foul goes on number 6 there, Ang Chuan Heng, as Jeremy Tan will get his 2nd and, well, 3rd and 4th trips to the charity stripe. So Putrajaya trying to make this a game, but a bit too little too late here. Ang Chuan Heng able to race past his defender. Jason. Go Yanqing. Yanqing drawing the foul on the inside. So hard to stop the number 45 from Penang, as Penang struggle to hold on to this lead. Putrajaya trying to challenge them as best as possible in this final 2 minutes. Yanqing makes his first to stay perfect for the game, and he will have 4 of 4 free throws here. Restores that 30-point lead for Penang. Yap Chun-hong to Lee Jia-shing. Looking for the low post once again is Oscar Tan, who has been relatively hot in this game so far. Jason Lee gets denied from the behind and manages to save the loose ball there. Now Ang Chuan-heng looking to drive inside, puts it up, that one blocked. Putrajaya out and running. It's Oscar Tan who will stop and pop and get it to drop this time. Once again, Oscar Tan, his three-point shooting is trying to bring Putrajaya back into this. Oh, wrapped up there by Pankin Singh. And no question, a bit of interaction on the floor there, as Tan Jin-young was complaining to the coach that they're playing a bit too fast in this final few minutes. And the coach, head coach Tan Siak Kwan, immediately barking back at him. Communicate it to your teammates then. Don't talk to me, talk to your teammates. So definitely something to pay attention to. And good one, you know, by head coach, trying to put the power, empower his players to communicate better on the floor. Yap Chun-hong, that one hitting the back rim for him. Oh, avoiding the shot there. Tan Jin-young comes up with the loose ball. Jason to Fu Junxian, that one missed. And the final possession, or almost the final possession of this game here, that one will be a backcourt violation for Putrajaya. So we'll see Penang likely hold on to the ball to end the game here. 12.4 seconds on the clock, and result almost confirmed. Timeout called by Penang here, as they have one final possession, maybe hoping to draw up a play here for their team. A high-scoring game for Penang, their highest of the Agong Cup so far, as they give a good showing of themselves here, outscoring Putrajaya, showing that their offense is workable, especially when their bench players are able to step up and provide a scoring punch as well when the 3 stars for the state are defended well. And Putrajaya, on the other hand, will have a whole host of problems to figure out here. Especially today, playing with Chi Li Wei and still struggling to stop the Penang scoring from inside the paint. Penang has scored 34 of their points from inside the paint. And despite some outstanding moments by Chi Li Wei on the defensive end, it has not paid dividends here for Putrajaya. Jason will fire it off, and an off-balance shot brings him to the total like yesterday. Jason feeds it off, missed, and Yanqing able to finish that, hitting the 90-point mark. Penang with 92 here today. And that will be all she said. 92-59 is your final score for this game. Penang with a bounce-back win, claiming their first of the Agong Cup. Putrajaya will 4-1 and 2 for this championship. Don't go away though, we do have 2 more games of hoop. The next one is a women's group matchup. KL taking on NS in a really central battle here. Meng on the mic will join you in the next one. We will see you then.